Daren Sammy's life today tells a story far bigger than cricket. Once known for lifting trophies on the world stage, he now balances leadership with family life, smart investments, and a lifestyle built on purpose. From comfortable homes to refined cars and steady financial growth, his journey reflects discipline both on and off the field. But how did this remarkable path first begin? All the details you need are right in this video. Let's dive in now. Long before the captain's armband and global trophies, there was a young boy running across dusty fields in Mikude, Saint Lucia. Daren Julius Garvey. Sammy was born on December 20th, 1983, and raised in a modest rural community where faith, discipline, and hard work shaped daily life. His parents, Wilson and Clara, brought him up in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. In fact, his mother once hoped he would become a pastor. But life had another calling for him, one written in cricket bats and red leather balls. Growing up in Saint Lucia meant loving cricket without always having the best facilities. There were no luxury training centers, no elite academies. Sammy sharpened his skills on school grounds and local community pitches, playing alongside neighborhood talents like Gary Mathurin. What he lacked in infrastructure, he made up for in determination. He attended Mikude United School, Emmanuel SDA United School, and later Vieux Fort High School, quietly building a dream that felt bigger than the island itself. Then opportunity knocked early. In 2001, at just 17, Sammy made his Lista debut for the North Windward Islands in the Red Stripe Bowl. 2 years later, at 19, he earned selection to the West Indies A team. That moment marked his entry into senior-level cricket and proved that Saint Lucia was ready to be seen on the international stage. By 2004, history was made. Sammy became the first cricketer from Saint Lucia to represent the West Indies at international level. He made his one-day international debut against Bangladesh and was part of the West Indies squad that won the ICC Champions Trophy that same year. Then came 2007, the breakthrough year. During the West Indies tour of England, Sammy made his Test debut at Old Trafford. In the second innings, he delivered extraordinary figures of 7 for 66. It was the best performance by a West Indian on Test debut since 1950. Suddenly, the cricket world was paying attention, but leadership would become his true legacy. In 2010, Sammy was appointed captain of the West Indies, the first from Saint Lucia and the Windward Islands to lead in all formats. Calm, composed, and fiercely proud of his team, he guided the side through a rebuilding era. In 2012, he captained West Indies to victory in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup in Sri Lanka, defeating the host nation in Colombo. It was a defining moment for Caribbean cricket, and he wasn't finished. By 2016, Sammy led West Indies to a second T20 World Cup title, beating England in Kolkata. He became the only captain to win the tournament twice. Under his leadership, belief returned to a proud cricketing region. Alongside international cricket, he built a strong presence in franchise leagues, captaining Sunrisers Hyderabad in the IPL, leading Peshawar Zalmi to a PSL title in 2017, and representing Saint Lucia Zouks, later Saint Lucia Kings, in the CPL. Leadership followed him wherever he played. Eventually, the player evolved into the mentor. After retiring from international cricket, with 38 tests, 126 ODIs, and 68 T20IS, Sammy transitioned into coaching. From 2020 to 2023, he served as head coach of Peshawar Zalmi. In May 2023, he was appointed head coach of the West Indies in limited overs cricket. By 2025, his role expanded across all formats. Now, in early 2026, Sammy stands not on the pitch as captain, but in the dugout as head coach. He is guiding West Indies into the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026, co-hosted in India and Sri Lanka, aiming for a record third title under his leadership, this time from the sidelines. From Mikud's humble grounds to global stadiums, his journey has always been rooted in faith, resilience, and responsibility. And today, that same grounded spirit can be felt not just in stadiums, but in the place he proudly calls home, house in Saint Lucia. His residence sits not far from the Daren Sammy Cricket Stadium in Groix, a powerful reminder of how far he has come. Imagine that. A stadium carrying his name, just minutes from where he relaxes with his family. The house itself blends Caribbean warmth with modern comfort. From the outside, it doesn't scream extravagance. Instead, it feels intentional. Clean lines, soft island tones. Surrounded by palm trees and fruit trees, the property feels private but never disconnected from nature. Inside, the layout is practical yet inviting. The main house features 3 spacious bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, ideal for a growing family that values comfort over excess. There's also a separate 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. That extra space offers flexibility, guests, extended family. It reflects smart thinking, luxury balanced with planning. The heart of the home is the open-plan living area. Kitchen, dining, and living room flow into one another naturally. It's designed for conversation and togetherness. You can picture Sunday meals, children moving between spaces, friends dropping by without formality. Step outside, and the property truly comes alive. The sparkling pool sits at the center, complete with an in-pool bar and stools, a detail that feels both fun and relaxed. It's not over the top. It's island living done right. Just beyond it, the outdoor kitchen with a modern grill and separate dining area turns the backyard into an entertainment zone. What stands out most is balance. The home is beautiful, but not excessive. Private, but welcoming, yet deeply rooted in the island that shaped him. And when you step beyond the driveway, another part of his lifestyle begins. Cars. When it comes to cars, Daren Sammy's choices reflect the same balance seen in his home. Practical strength, with a touch of prestige. The Mercedes-Benz GLE fits perfectly into his everyday life. It's refined, comfortable, and powerful without being overly flashy. The GLE offers smooth performance, advanced safety features, and enough space for family travel. For someone who moves between training sessions, meetings, and family commitments, it makes sense. It's dependable, quietly confident. Then there's the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG, a very different presence altogether. Reportedly gifted by a sponsor and valued at around $180,000, this vehicle carries bold energy. With its distinctive boxy design and unmistakable road presence, the G63 isn't subtle. It's powered by a handcrafted V8 engine that delivers serious performance. You hear it before you see it. Yet despite its power, it remains controlled, much like Sammy's leadership style on the field. And of course, behind every car in the driveway lies the bigger question. How does his financial foundation support this lifestyle? Income and net worth. As of early 2026, his estimated net worth is believed to be under $10 million. Compared to global superstars in other sports, that number may seem modest. But within the context of Caribbean cricket, it represents discipline, longevity, and smart career choices. His foundation was built through international cricket. Over the course of 38 tests, 126 ODIs, and 68 T20IS, Sammy earned match fees, retention contracts, and captain's bonuses. One analysis suggests he made over $2.5 million from his international playing career alone. However, West Indies' central contracts were never among the highest in world cricket. At times, his annual salary as captain was reportedly around $120,000, significantly lower than captains from Australia, India, or England. So, where did the real financial growth come from? The answer is T20 leagues. The Indian Premier League, IPL, became a major income source. Sammy represented franchises such as Sunrisers Hyderabad, where he captained in 2014, Royal Challengers Bangalore, and Kings 11 Punjab. Contracts varied by season, but one reported deal was around 2.8 crore rupees, roughly $350,000 to $400,000 at the time. For short tournament windows, that's significant earning power. The Pakistan Super League, PSL, also played a key role. His long-term association with Peshawar Zalmi, first as captain and later as head coach, created both income and legacy. Top PSL players can earn between $100,000 and $300,000 per season. Coaching contracts have been reported around $50,000 annually in certain years, with potential for higher structured deals depending on responsibilities. In the Caribbean Premier League, CPL, representing Saint Lucia Zouks and later serving in advisory and ambassador roles, seasonal earnings for established players often range between $100,000 and $300,000. One report even referenced a $300,000 salary for roughly 6 weeks of league participation, a clear example of how short-format cricket reshaped earning potential. Beyond playing, Sammy transitioned into coaching and advisory roles. As head coach of the West Indies national team, combined with previous PSL and CPL roles, his income now reflects stability rather than short bursts. While exact figures are not publicly detailed, contracts for high-level coaching and consulting roles can range from $100,000 to $500,000 or more annually, depending on scope and duration. And for someone who rose from modest beginnings in Saint Lucia, that steady, earned success may be the most meaningful part of the story. Of course, income is only one side of legacy. If leadership defined Daren Sammy on the field, purpose defines him off it. Philanthropy. In 2014, he founded the Daren Sammy Foundation, officially launching it to the public in 2016. The mission was simple but powerful. Give young people in Saint Lucia the opportunities he once had to fight for. The foundation focuses on youth between the ages of 9 and 18, especially student athletes from low-income families who need support in both education and sport. Education comes first. The foundation has awarded more than 124 scholarships over the years, totaling over £250,000 in assistance. For the 2025 to 2026 school year alone, around 30 scholarships were granted. These programs help cover school supplies, tuition support, mentoring, and access to extracurricular development. But there's a standard attached. Students are encouraged to maintain at least a 75% GPA while staying active in sports or community programs. Discipline and balance remain central values. Beyond scholarships, the foundation organizes annual fundraising events like the Fairways Charity Golf Tournament, supported by partners such as Proven Bank and Republic Bank. Through collaborations with organizations including Digicel Saint Lucia and Sagicor, the foundation has expanded its reach, assisting families during the COVID-19 pandemic, donating household supplies, supporting healthcare workers, and organizing Christmas gift distributions for families in need. What stands out most is consistency. This isn't a one-time campaign. It's a decade-long commitment that continues into 2026. Sammy's goal is not only to nurture future cricket talent, but to help young people build confidence, education, and life skills, whether in sport or beyond it. And behind that commitment to community is the man himself: husband, father, mentor, personal life. He has always protected his private life carefully, but what he chooses to share tells a clear story. Family comes first. In 2010, he married Kathy Daniel, known online as @KathyNicole. To many, she is more than his wife. She is his partner in vision. An entrepreneur and philanthropist in her own right, Kathy also serves as vice president of the Daren Sammy Foundation, working alongside him to support youth across Saint Lucia. In interviews and social media posts, Sammy often refers to her affectionately as Shabs, or my shabs, a small detail that reveals a strong, grounded bond. Together, they are raising 4 children. Their family life is not staged for glamour. It feels genuine. Milestones, birthdays, graduations, the birth of their son Xavier Rain in December 2017 have been shared in heartfelt posts over the years. By early 2026, their children are growing up surrounded by faith, discipline, and the quiet example of leadership. Sammy often speaks about gratitude, crediting his faith and family for keeping him centered through both victories and setbacks. What stands out most is balance. He is a World Cup-winning captain and now a national head coach. Yet at home, he is simply a husband and father. The same calm authority that defined his leadership on the field shows up in the way he carries himself off it. From a small village in Saint Lucia to the global stage, his story reminds us that greatness begins with purpose. Thank you for watching and growing with us. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next powerful story.